James Starling here for the DeeJam YouTube channel after today's matchday experience. I'm here with Rick Andrews, Stow Town manager, after tonight's friendly. 3-3 result. How would you say that kind of game went? Is that a fair result for you?
Yeah, I think so. I think we would have been disappointed to come away with a defeat. I thought Leiston started very brightly. I thought we struggled with the centre three in midfield.
Yeah.
They made some good runs, moved us about well. Obviously we conceded. Second goal from a corner, won the header back post, but we haven't picked anything up. Got a goal back, which was great, and I thought as the half went on, we sort of grew into it, and maybe it's a little bit of belief the players needed, but I thought they grew into it, and it was a good game. Second half, very pleased with the performance. Third goal, one ball over the top, shouldn't be doing it at this level, but it happens, and that's what pre-season friendlies are for. But I thought the boys reacted well, they worked hard, and I thought for the, how many here, 200 plus friendly, I thought it was a good game of football by both teams.
Yeah, definitely. I was talking to Adam when we were just doing our sort of post roundup there. Are you slightly maybe worried that the fact that it took you guys to concede the goals that it did in both the first and the second half to really get a kind of reaction from it? Because in the first half there wasn't a huge amount in it until their two goals went in, and then you kind of burst into life, really. Yeah,
not really. I think pre-season, as you go through the season, is what I have tick boxes. So, can we get a half-time 0-0? If we're 1-0 down, can we turn a deficit into a draw? Can we turn it into a win? So little things like that. I mean, the boys have reacted well against a very good team. They're at the levels that we want to be, and I thought we competed well with them and matched them, as I said. And overall, I think both teams made changes. They had players missing, we had players missing. But overall, I thought a draw was a fair result, and I think both managers will be happy that it was a good workout, played in the right spirit.
That's it. And on the flip side of my question, to go 3-1 down to then get it back to 3-3, that must be very, very encouraging for the season ahead.
Yeah, because the nature of the third was the killer. We work hard in training, and when that happens, I mean, that was just after we made a change, so we got caught a bit cold, and that's what they're going to have to learn. Any subs that come on, we've got a great squad to pick from, but they've got to learn from that when we're bringing them on, they've got to be ready to go. We can't afford to wait for them to sort of grow into the game. So, but yeah, it's a disappointing goal, and I told Brooksy, who's joined us this year, that Mayhew can't header, and he scored 2 with his head, so he's doing me justice. But no, thought it was a lot of good performances. So I thought we caused them problems from our set plays, especially corners. So yeah, it was a pleasing result.
And for the rest of pre-season, you might want to keep this answer to yourself, but what kind of things are you now looking for the rest of pre-season? Is it something that you think maybe needs a little bit of work on, or is it just about getting match fitness, getting everyone kind of up to speed about how you want to play?
I think with all the managers out there, getting minutes into legs. We've said to the boys, as you know, it's a fairly new side, although a lot of them played together at their previous clubs. So it will be a case of gelling, but we've said to them, we're not going to go from here to there overnight. It's going to be a gradual process, and we will look at things in games, and we'll go away, and Brooksy will put on a training session to address those issues. I think when we're out of possession, I think we can do better, and Brooksy's driving home that message about what we're looking for. And they're getting it, but as I say, it's 3 weeks in of us playing friendlies. So, so as I say, we'll just keep working hard and see where the season takes us.
You're talking about it being a slow process over the pre-season, going from here to here very quickly. I think a lot of people, especially online and social media, are expecting you guys to kind of hit the ground running straight away this season, but it's going to, as you said, take time to get these players used to what you want to do, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously hope we hit the ground running, because we all know what momentum can do. 2 seasons ago when we had a bad start, also we went on a run, and I think we went 20 odd games unbeaten and just missed out on promotion by one result. Had we won that game as opposed to lost it, it would have been us going up and not Felixstowe. But but they're a good bunch. They want to learn. They understand that how important having a decent squad is. As I've explained to them, my job's easy as far as I'm concerned. People say I've got a difficult job, but when I've got 18 quality players to choose from, I'd rather be in that position than looking at the bench and not knowing what I can do to change games. So the players are buying into it, and little things like today, we had Brownie was injured, Joe Jeffrey was carrying a knock, there's a couple of others, George Clark's out for 2 to 3 weeks with a ligament problem, so it just goes so. Alice Morale was ill today at work, so just rams home why we need a squad, and nobody wins nothing with 11 players, they all know that, and hopefully I've got a group who are mentally tough, and as I've said to them, if at the end of the season we've got a bit of silverware and we're walked away, you won't be worried about when you're on the bench away to Swaffham. That won't come into the equation. If they don't, then we'll find players that do. So.
And one final point from me, off the field, the fact that there was just over 200 fans here tonight for a pre-season friendly. Obviously the attendances when you first arrived have been well documented. Just to say how much the club has grown since you've been here, and you've got Ipswich under 23s coming up this week as well. How pleasing is it to see that the fans are still turning up in their numbers, even for the fact it's pre-season? You must be buzzing about that.
You told me that 3-4 years ago, I would have laughed. It's as I said, it's a good club. We're doing things on and off the pitch. We've got lots of volunteers now getting on board, and they're helping and making the matchday experience good for everyone. And if we do hit the ground running, I would like to think we'll hit 300s on a regular basis, and could even tip the 400 mark. I think the club is that well supported, and we've given them a decent squad and a decent team to come and support. I think we play football the right way, and all the friendlies that we've had all been good workouts, but a lot of the feedback I'm getting is how much they're enjoying the way that we play. So to me, we've got to entertain, so all good.
Super. Great. Right. Thank you very much for your time. Appreciate that.